kid a lot like you and I left his home, his friends, and his high school, and traveled to a new place, leaving almost everything behind. He was unsure about the people he'd meet, about the clubs or sports he might join. He didn't know anyone, and the traditions of the new school he would be attending seemed a bit odd and unfamiliar to him. Nevertheless, he was excited to start his new life in this new place, to push onwards with his future and make something of himself. This kid was optimistic about what was to come. Some of you may have recognized that person as me when I moved from Texas to Pennsylvania for my sophomore year. But just as easily as you could have related that to me, you could have related that to the experience of an older sibling who left for college a few years back. Or perhaps you assumed that I was giving an example of what all of us will be feeling in a few short months after summer. Regardless, the narrative of moving on from one chapter of life to another is something we can all understand. It's a common story we're all soon share. But in just the same way that we'll be embarking on our unique futures in similar fashion, we've all shared a common journey to get to this point, to this graduation. And yet, graduation is not the defining moment of our accomplishment. It's not who we are. It's not what we're proud of. You see, we've walked the same halls, battled it out together on the same teams, worked hard through the same classes under the same caring teachers. We've all listened to some great Friday music selections, been graced with the nicest laptops of all the grades, learned quite a bit about middle tools, and seen one another almost every day for years. Yes, each of us can recall the many experiences we've shared together as QV students and as members of the class of 2014. We were there. To recount them all would be futile and perhaps even a little unneeded. For as the years progress, the details may fade from memory, yet the feelings will remain. The influences, the life lessons, the guts, the very raw core of high school. That is what we'll remember, even when the specifics are lost. And so perhaps that's what we should focus on tonight. Those very mundane and even vaguer moments, such as late nights, long showers, and relaxed discussions in class. Why? Because some of our most creative moments have occurred at 2 a.m. while struggling to finish that 4-page essay due the next day. Some of our most resounding decisions have been made during long showers after a stressful day, and some of our most reflective and engaging moments have taken place in class when having a great discussion on something that may just be a little bit off topic. It's these mundane moments that we often don't think much of that prove to be some of our most valuable expenditures of time, that prove to be the concrete and the foundation of who we are. And now as we sit here, looking back in the past 4 years and wondering how it all came and went so quickly, I can't help but think that today, right now, this is not the exclusive moment to remember. Yes, this is graduation. It's exciting. It's appreciated. It is important. But our accomplishment was crafted in the countless everyday moments that came before it. As our lacrosse coach often said, the game is not won at the game, but rather in the days, weeks, and months leading up to the competition. This applies so well to life. For Rome was not built in a day, World War II was not won in September 1945, man did not learn to walk on the moon in July 1969, but rather in the years of sacrifice and toil leading up to these incredible feats. And our parents' generation, they did not learn to lead this world after inheriting the mantle of responsibility, but instead took the years of mundane moments, of long nights, open discussions, and day-to-day struggles that make us who we are. That is why when we leave here tonight, it will once again be the 2 a.m. before the dawn of the rest of our lives. Once again, be that creative night, that decisive shower, that reflective car ride home. Once again, be that mundane moment. It's the calm before the storm that is the job market, national leadership, parenting, and everything that will define our generation in 20 to 30 years. But this period in our lives, right now, this era, this is perhaps the most crucial. Because what we do today determines what we do tomorrow. So, enjoy this ceremony. Rejoice in our victorious championships, look fondly upon those hallmark moments. But leave here today with a greater appreciation for what really matters, that mundane moment. That is what you'll feel in your heart when the details are faded. That is what will guide you as we too take our roles as leaders of this world. make it a bright future. And as for that kid who left Quaker Valley who moved to Quaker Valley a few years ago, well, he's still excited for what's to come. He's still excited for the America of tomorrow. Because if he's learned anything in the past 3 years, it's that the people standing before him right now are the right ones to lead the way. Tonight is a break in the action, but make tomorrow yours, class of 2014. The future is ours.